you ever wondered why some people seem to navigate life's challenges with ease while others struggle? The answer lies in how they handle mistakes, embrace change, and pursue their dreams. Mistakes are an inevitable part of life. The key is to accept them and move on. Flexibility is crucial. Accepting changes allows you to experience new things and grow. Life is not meant to be lived in your comfort zone. Stepping out is where the real adventure begins. Dream big and set goals. Achieving them will demand time, sacrifices, dedication, and willpower. Temptations will arise, and you'll need to push yourself to the max. But in the end, the journey and the achievement are worth it. Because life is often described as a journey, and indeed, it is. From the most accomplished individuals to the most inexperienced, everyone experiences ups and downs. Each situation, choice, and moment in life can be seen as a small test, with every decision steering you in a certain direction. That's why it's crucial to observe human life carefully. Look at others and see what decisions they've made that have led them to their current state. Learn from both the accomplished and the inexperienced. There's a story of a wise man who, one day, was sitting under a tree. A group of people approached him and asked, "How did you become so wise?" The wise man looked at them and replied, "I learned from the fools. I observed their decisions and actions and made sure to avoid the mistakes that led them into trouble." Apply this principle to your own life. Let each moment be full of observations. This approach can significantly reduce your learning curve and set you ahead of many others. Remember, life is full of lessons. It's your duty to remain a lifelong student. The moment you think you have mastered everything and learned enough, your growth will cease. Now, let's discuss 8 important life lessons that many men learn too late. Number 1. Everything is temporary. Nothing in life lasts, including your pain. Accept the situation at hand instead of fighting it, and life will go a lot more smoothly. What we resist persists. Embrace whatever you are facing. Both good times and bad times are temporary. When life is going smoothly, enjoy it and be grateful. Similarly, when you're going through tough times, keep a low profile and endure the situation with resilience. Understand that tough times are not the end of the world. Throughout my life, I have seen many men win a lottery and then abandon their families, becoming rude to those who have supported them from the beginning. In doing so, they forget that good days are temporary too. Even if you remain wealthy, a day may come when you'll need to rely on something other than money. Therefore, don't let your emotions overwhelm you in both good and bad times. Stay grounded and keep a clear head. Remember, life is a strategic game like chess, not a quick game like checkers. Number 2, life isn't fair. We have to acknowledge that adolescence is that time of transition where we begin to introduce to children that life isn't pretty, that there are difficult things, there are hard situations. It's not fair. Bad things happen to good people. It's no secret that we all start with different circumstances. Some are born with every advantage, while others have very little. You can complain and get angry at God or your family for not giving you a head start, but ultimately, it's up to you to build the life you want. The life you dream of lies beyond the hardships you dislike. As the saying goes, if you want to find happiness, start by embracing discomfort. Stop expecting and start working. Stop complaining and start doing. These are the fundamentals of manhood. Number 3, the greatest risk is avoiding risk. Everybody fails. It's no big deal. It's what being human is. Don't let that stop you from taking risks. When you examine the lives of successful people, you'll see that they took decisive actions to get where they are. Everything worth having involves some level of risk. For instance, if you find someone attractive and want to approach them, you need to take the initiative and start a conversation. This can be intimidating, but whether it's dating or leaving your job to pursue a better opportunity, most valuable things come with risk. The choice is yours. Take the risk and live up to it, or avoid it and settle for mediocrity. Number 4, the value of being present. Do you embrace the moment fully you're breathing in, right now? Focusing on the present moment can transform our perspective on life and rid us of our worries and depression. Many men either worry about the future or dwell on the past, both of which are dangerous mindsets. While it's important to plan for the future, don't let it overshadow your present. Thinking about the future can give you direction, but don't live there. Let your future aspirations serve as gentle reminders while you work in the present to achieve them. Similarly, living in the past prevents you from enjoying the present. Many men long for the good old days, but this only hinders current happiness. Focus on living each day with purpose to avoid becoming a mindless wanderer stuck between the past and future. Number 5. Overthinking is harmful. Break free from the clutch of thinking too much. Say it with me. I will not overthink. I will not overthink. Thinking too much is just as bad as not thinking enough. As we grow older, we often start to overthink everything. You might find yourself upset over small actions from others, like if someone didn't say goodbye after work, leading you to believe they dislike you. Such thoughts can slowly destroy you from the inside. Even if someone has bad intentions towards you, don't give those thoughts any attention. Avoid creating imaginary scenarios in your mind. Remember, action is the remedy for overthinking. You find yourself spiraling, go for a run, or do push-ups until you can't anymore. Number 6. Happiness is a choice. One thing that people used to say that I thought wasn't true was that you can choose to be happy. For a long time, I refused to believe that, as I thought there was too much external influence on us and too many other factors that were involved in that for it to be as simple as a choice. Happiness is a personal choice, and only you can make yourself happy. Most of your happiness comes from within, as you have control over your emotions. Don't rely on others to bring you happiness. This is a major reason why relationships fail. People enter relationships expecting their partner to make them happy, but that's not how it works. You must first be able to make yourself happy. This applies to all aspects of life. For example, during a heavy rain, one person might rejoice while another curses the weather. Happiness is a mindset you need to cultivate daily. One effective way to start building this mindset is by reducing social media use. Although it's supposed to bring people together, it often does the opposite, fostering jealousy instead. Number 7. Do what you love and love what you do. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. Your work is a significant part of your life, so choose it wisely. Imagine someone who loves programming. It's unlikely they'd suddenly decide to become a civil engineer and be able to do it efficiently. Value your time and focus on developing skills that will advance your career. Many men waste half their lives pursuing careers or skills that interest their friends, but not themselves. If you're not passionate about your work, you'll never be satisfied with your career, and this dissatisfaction will spill over into other areas of your life. Invest in yourself by dedicating your time to activities that align with your purpose and mission. Number 8. Your mind is your greatest ally and worst enemy. Life is one big road with lots of signs, so when you're riding through the ruts, don't complicate your mind. Flee from hate, mischief, and jealousy. Don't bury your thoughts. Put your vision to reality. Wake up and live. The final and perhaps most crucial lesson is about the power of your mind. You are the architect of your life, responsible for your successes and failures. Your mindset largely determines whether you succeed or fail. Train your mind to be your greatest ally, as it will be with you for your entire life. Every time you look in the mirror, your mind should affirm your worth and potential, almost as if it looks up to you as a role model. Successful men often possess a mind that is their biggest fan and supporter. Embrace this mentality. Remember, life is a precious gift that should be cherished every day. Always remain a lifelong student, continually learning and growing. Make sure to incorporate these life lessons, which many men only realize later in life. By the way, if you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe and like for the algorithm. Stay tuned for more insights on leveling up as a man.